Hello, I'm Anika Kapoor, a third year BTech Computer Science Engineering student at Bennett University. Today, as a part of my subject seminar on special topics in emerging areas, I will put light on the topic the role of conversational AI in mental health. Before I take you through how artificial intelligence is used in mental health, let's talk about what exactly mental health is. Mental health is how we think, how we feel, how we act to our thoughts and feelings, and how we cope with them. As per the World Health Organization, that is WHO, mental health is a state of well being in which an individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Do you know that during COVID-19, when the world has gone online and there was lockdown in place with people losing their jobs, mental health issues have raised drastically. In fact, as per a report published by WHO during the pandemic period, depression has become the second leading cause of diseases worldwide. Isn't that concerning? Yes, it is. But what's more concerning is that mental health is not giving as much importance as we give to our physical health. It's high time we realize that mental health is as important as our physical health and we must act now. In a report published last year, that is 2021, the World Economic Forum shared a graph of the percentage of people who believe that mental health is one of the top problems in their respective country. The graph was based on the survey conducted back in 2020 among the age group 16 to 74. As per the survey, Sweden was the highest with 59%. That means more than half of the population of Sweden believes that mental health is one of the top issues they face, while Mexico was the lowest with 8%. That means just 8% of the Mexico's population believe that mental health affects them. India was at 27% alongside Brazil, Netherlands, South Korea, while the United States was at 33%. Now, let's discuss about conversational AI, that is the chatbots. I'm sure you must have used WhatsApp. So, at times, we'll come across some numbers that give us automatic instant replies. And even on platforms like Telegram, Discord, you might have been in groups where you get automatic replies. All chats are examples of chatbots. In fact, you might have also used Amazon's Alexa, Google Home. All that are also bots. At times, we wonder how we get so response instantly, right? So, what the chatbot does is that it takes input from the user. That is, we enter a query. The chatbot analyzes it and, with the help of a stored database, it tries to find a matching response for the same, and then it composes the reply accordingly. Thus, the brain of a chatbot is said to be work on a pattern matching algorithm. That is, it matches response to our queries respectively. In the previous slide, I said that we can have bots on platforms like WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram with whom we can chat. And I also said that we can have voice-based chatbots like Alexa and Google Home. But how is that possible? So, chatbots are divided into two categories, text-based and voice-based. All the chatting platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, and Discord, they fall under text-based chatbots, while Amazon's Alexa, Google Home, etc. falls under the voice-based chatbots. So, as the name suggests, in a text-based chatbot, we, as users, ask a query through text messages, that is, by typing, and the chatbot replies the same way to our queries, that is, through messages. Some of the many channels that use these type of chatbots are Messenger, Slack, Telegram, Discord, and other mobile and web applications. But they have their own limitations. The major one being lack of emotional understanding. Since the medium of communication is chat, so at times these bots aren't able to understand our facial expressions, and this might lead to communication gaps. Also, one might have privacy issue as they might not feel comfortable in sharing their issues with the bots. Then it increases the screen time as you have to be in front of your gadget to use these type of bots. Then the most important thing to use these bots is an internet connection. So a internet failure or a power failure might cause disruption in your conversation with the chatbot. Also, these type of chatbots might not have adequate knowledge to answer your queries as they are based on a limited database that is stored inside them. Now, talking about the second category of bots, that is the voice-based chatbots. In this, we use speaking as a medium to ask and respond to our queries. For example, let's take the case of Amazon Alexa. We often ask Alexa, like Alexa do that, Alexa play this song, Alexa tell us that, and all that. And Alexa does the same with the help of voice. But they have their own limitations. The first one being language barrier. These bots aren't capable of understanding all the languages that are spoken worldwide. This may also lead to confusion as there exists a communication gap between the bot and the user. A user might try to speak something else while the bot might misinterpret it and to be something else. Then it lacks emotional understanding. Even though they understand the emotions through a voice, but the facial expressions are still hidden. Then the privacy issue still exists here as well. It works only through speech. So there might be people who are hesitate to speak out their problems but are convenient in writing it down. But they won't be using these type of bots. Despite all the limitations we have seen in the previous two slides for the text and voice-based chatbots, both of them have several benefits as well that are discussed in this slide. The first one being immediate assistance. Our mental health can get bad at any point of day at any place. At that time, these chatbots come very handy as they are available 24 into 7 and we just need the gadget to access them. There might be times that we aren't able to reach out to our counselors immediately or a counselor is caught up with some other patients physically. So in that case, chatbots becomes our friend and we can use them immediately. Also, they have flexible time. Just like I said, the 24 into 7 hours availability means that we can use them at any point of the day. No geographical isolation. That means that we can use them from any place. Either we are at our homes or at our offices, at workplaces, we can use them from anywhere. Time saving. Since we can use them from anywhere, it saves the traveling time. Feasible, it also reduces the traveling cost and also the cost of meeting a counselor physically. Confidential, easy recommendation. Since these chatbots are available online, we can get recommendation easily. We don't have to contact a counselor or go through a number of therapy session tests for recommendations, though it might create issues at times. Confidential, there might be privacy issues with these chatbots for some, but some people find them more confidential than discussing them with a physical session. In the previous few slides, we have discussed about the chatbots, the types, the text and voice-based ones, and some of its most common examples such as the ones we use on WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, the Amazon Alexa, Google Home, etc. But with the advancement in technology, there has been an increasing development of chatbots. Do you know we got our first chatbot in the 1960s? It was named Eliza and it was used for answering basic questions. In fact, if you would ask her a tough question, it will fail to answer. But that was how we got our first ever chatbot which was based on pattern matching substitution methodology, just like we discussed earlier how a chatbot works. Further to this, we have got a lot many chatbots, some of which are mentioned in the table. VBot that was launched in the year 2017. It uses natural language processing and high level of clinical expertise to monitor and mood, and CBT, that is the cognitive behavior therapy. Similarly, MoodKit is also used for mood enhancing activities, and this on this platform we can also create our own activities, add on to our journals and have fun. It also uses cognitive behavior techniques. The last one I have mentioned here is Visa. It was developed in 2016 and it uses evidence-based cognitive behavior techniques. It is also used for tracking moods, management, meditation techniques, mindfulness, sleep. All that is an important part of our daily lives. These are just a handful of the many chatbots that are available not just in the field of mental health but in different fields as well. In order to analyze mental health awareness and the use of chatbots for mental health issues among students in the age group 15 to 25, I conducted a survey. It was a short survey consisting of 7 questions with each having answer in either yes or no. The survey got approximately 70 responses based on which I plotted a graph. The graph below shows the percentage of students who agreed with the questions asked in the survey. From the survey, I concluded that 89% of the students feel that COVID-19 has affected their mental health badly, while 73% of the students believe that the stigma around mental health, that it isn't the thing to talk about, still exists in the society. While talking about the government initiatives and the chatbots, it was concluded that only 45% of the population that answered the survey is aware of the initiatives run by the Government of India for mental health. Also, 54% students prefer online counseling sessions over the offline one, and 42% are aware of the chatbots that are used for mental health assistance, while 63% prefer text-based chatbots that are provided through WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord over the voice-based chatbots such as Alexa and others. For now, that's all what I wanted to discuss on my topic, role of conversational artificial intelligence in mental health. I hope I was able to provide valuable insights about the same and looking forward for your feedback and suggestions. Thank you.